Luca is marketed as a metaphor for anything, but the sea monster setup is a perfect allegory for a gay story, and LGBTQ viewers can read it that way. Before we go on, please subscribe to our channel because we answer your most important questions about your favorite movies and TV shows. Luca has arrived on Disney Plus, and despite what Pixar says, the movie presents a strong allegory for growing up gay and finding a connection with other LGBTQ people. Luca tells the story of two boys, Luca and Alberto, who have to hide their true identities to get a taste of real life among the populations of the nearest town. Pixar markets the movie as a coming-of-age tale, with the boys living the summer of a lifetime, but places the narrative at a time in the boys' life before such considerations came into play. Pixar, like Disney itself and other studios, has been shy on the representation front when it comes to queer characters, only dabbling recently in depicting such people, and mostly on the sidelines and in small parts. When the first trailer was released, many reacted with joy that the movie could be showing the studio's first LGBTQ people in lead roles, exploring coming out for a young audience the way it has explored many other serious topics. But those involved with the project quickly shut that door. Luca director Enrico Casarosa, whose youth and childhood friendship with another Alberto inspired the story, has insisted that the movie is not romantic in any way. In an interview with Screen Rant, in response to question about queer people being able to see themselves in the story, Casarosa said, "We were quite aware that we wanted to talk about that time in life before boyfriends and girlfriends, so there's an innocence and a focus on the friendship side. I feel like the story would be a little different in that it's slightly more complicated when romance comes in." Now, this leaves out the fact that being gay, queer, or LGBTQ is not simply a matter of partners or relationships or sex. Young people often feel very different from others before such feelings develop, which can occur squarely in the age bracket that story places Luca and Alberto in. And the two go through a lot together, mirroring the finding of family that often occurs in the lives of young LGBTQ people. As Luca's grandma says, some people they'll never accept him, but some will, and he seems to know how to find the good ones. And they're not the only potential queer characters in the movie. The two inseparable elderly women at the beginning of the story also come out as sea monsters in the climactic scene after the race, not to mention Giulia's position as an ally and defender of the boys at several points in the film. Casarosa went on to say that he and the team on the film hoped that many types of outsiders or people who were different could find something in Luca. In his interview with Screen Rant, he also said, "We thought a lot about having to show your sea monsters as embracing your own difference and as a metaphor for anything. We love that the idea that isn't too specific, but it's hopefully universal because you can apply your own prism. Luca is a piece of art, up for interpretation the same way a painting, a song, or a novel can be interpreted by a viewer." In these comments, Casarosa is encouraging such interpretation, meaning that if you see it there, Luca is a gay story, Pixar's first feature film with LGBTQ leads. While Luca received many good reviews, many say that the movie doesn't quite achieve the depth of Pixar's greatest movies. Maybe this deliberate non-specificity is partly to blame for these critiques. The generality of intention with the depiction of Luca's characters also appears flimsy under further scrutiny. While many minority groups and outsiders attract the kind of reaction the sea monsters elicit from the townsfolk of Porto Rosso, few follow the path of hiding the thing that makes them different in order to fit in, which is also something queer people struggle with throughout their lives, most certainly before coming out, but often for a long time after it too. The parallels of the boys secretly being sea monsters and gay and LGBTQ people being forced to hide their identities cuts closer than other minority groups rationalizing a queer reading of the movie. So while Pixar denies Luca is a gay story due to its setting and the age of its characters, viewers should read the LGBTQ narrative for what it is. Thank you very much for watching, drop a like and tell us down below what you think.